Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Layla, and for today's video, we're going to be going over my budget and money goals for October 2022. Per usual, I'm going to start with my money goals. This month, I don't know, my goals have been the same every month, so it's just kind of boring, but that's how finances are, you know. They're not boring, not to me anyway, but it's the same style of goal over and over, just with a larger number. So the main one for me is to get my student loan savings up to $23,000. I do think I'll be able to do that. It's not a huge deal because of the cancellation that's supposed to be happening, so I really don't need to be adding more money to that. But the more money that I have in that account, the more that I'll have left over for investing, because as you know, if you've been watching my other videos, you know that technically I would be debt free once this cancellation goes through, and then I'll have money left over from what I have saved. So yeah, the more I have saved, the more I can hit other financial goals for 2022 and 2023. So that's a big one. That would just require me to save less than $1,000 in the month of October, and I should be able to do that, possibly more. So I think that's really the only thing I'm gonna set. I mean, my second goal is always to make $2,000 between online and extra income. I don't know, I haven't been hitting that. Well, I think I hit it last month, but not in I'm not going to in September, which sometimes can annoy me. Like, it's a little bit discouraging just because I've been working toward this for so long. I don't know, it's hard. Like, increasing your income from side hustles and from all the things that I do, like, sounds like it should be easy, but for me, it's just been challenging. And of course, I'm so grateful for the money that I do have coming in from my various side hustles, but it's frustrating to set this goal every month and not to hit it. I have hit it sometimes this year, a lot of times this year, but it's just, I just feel like it should be higher, you know, and I'm tired of it just being a goal of 2K. I want it to be more than that. I probably sound like a brat right now, but just based off of how much work I put into everything, it would be great if I saw more of a payoff from everything that I do. And I know that part of the problem is me, because I work on so many things at once, and if I really focused on like one thing that I'm doing, it probably would work a lot better. But now that I'm already in it, I find it difficult to narrow things down, like cut things out of my life that aren't earning me as much money and focusing on just one thing, because I don't want to do that per se, but I probably should. So yeah, I guess that's a goal too, reach at least 2K between my online and extra income. I don't know if I'll do that for October. I'm going to try my best. I am definitely planning a lot for the final quarter of the year. I feel like that's usually a busy time for me. It doesn't necessarily mean I make more money, but I can at least create more content to create more money in quarter one of the following year. Okay, so let's just go ahead and jump into my budget for October. I'm gonna go down to the corner of your screen. You are gonna go to my spreadsheets. If you are interested in these spreadsheets, the template for them, I will have it linked down below. You can get them for free. Please do not request access. I will not give you access. You need to make a copy of it for yourself, and then you can edit it as you please. All right, we're gonna start with my income up at the top here, my work income. I don't know if this will be higher. I hope so. So we are currently at my job, my company is doing performance evaluations, and I know that that is finishing in October. So I don't know if I do get a raise, I don't know if that's happening in October or the following month, or when that's happening. So I'm just keeping it at what I've been at, $3,665. Business income, I put $1,600. So this is what I'm like my guess of what I would get between business income and extra income or other income. So I didn't put anything for other income. As I just said, my goal is 2,000, but I don't want to necessarily put 2,000, because if I don't hit that, then my budget isn't accurate. So I'm just gonna put 1,600, because I like, for sure I'll at least get that, which is great. I know that, but yeah, aiming for 2,000. So total income, 5,265, is about what I'm expecting. I do have some things on my budget that I would use my sinking funds for, so $110 for this, and I'll talk about that as we go through my numbers. Now, as for everything that I'm about to go through, I feel really unsure about October. Like, I just don't know what to expect. I just feel like there's a lot of things that depend on other things for the month of October. So let me just show you what I've come up with so far. So for my taxes, that should be about $300, maybe more, maybe less. This depends on my side hustle income. So I do have to put some money aside from my side hustles to pay taxes, quarterly estimated taxes. So that just goes into savings for now. Sinking funds, that is $600 between like 7 or 8 of my sinking funds. Roth IRA, still keeping at $300 per month. And then once the cancellation actually goes through, I will max it out for 2022. But yeah, I don't think that will happen in October. So still just keeping this at $300. Donate, I put at $75. Rent, trash, pest fee, that's still the same, $1,537. Wi-Fi with Google Fiber, $55. Electricity, I'm annoyed again with this one. So this is going to be $91 for October. However, I'm trying to, I don't know. It's just frustrating because the maintenance here at my apartment installed my thermostat incorrectly back in May, or something was wrong with the unit above me. I don't know, but that is why my bill was more than double for a couple of months, because something was wrong with the way it was set up. This was no fault of my own. I was not using it anymore. The electricity company will not reimburse me. They will not, like, they're not doing anything because they're like, we can't discount what you used, even though I didn't use that. It was false, just like poor wiring. I don't know what it was. So I reached out to my apartment, and y'all know how apartment leasing offices are. They will ignore you until, you know, you actually go down there. So I've emailed them multiple times requesting reimbursement for everything, because I'm trying to switch back to a variable rate, because this $91 is on the budget bill plan with Georgia Power. And if you look at my usage for what this bill is supposed to be, it would be $69. So I'm paying extra money because this is a budget bill, which takes an average of the last 12 months. So I feel like on the budget bill, it's going to cost me more money in the long term. And then in order for me to not be on the budget bill, go back to the variable plan, I have to pay like a $199 difference from the like difference between what it was supposed to be for July and August and all that versus what I paid. That probably doesn't make sense, but I am requesting to be compensated for that from my leasing office. Last that I heard, they're speaking with the maintenance team about my air conditioning or whatever. And then if they don't answer me, because I asked again, like, can I get an update on this? I'm gonna go down there. I just have to find time to do that. I don't know. Unless y'all can you convince me that the budget bill will work out? Like, I was trying to calculate, you know, like in the wintertime, my bill is typically $55. So if I stay on the budget bill, it's going to be a little bit over $55. But if I have to pay this $199 fee, it's going to, like, that's a waste. I'm going to end up spending more money. But like if my apartment reimburses me, yeah, I'll do that, because I don't know. Help. I'm just frustrated with it. Luckily, it's not too much, but again, I did not use $91 of electricity. It should be $69, but because of that budget bill. Moving on to my water and sewage, that's going to be $17.01 for October. Groceries, I went a little bit higher to $400. This is mostly because, I don't know, I was looking back at 2021 and 2020. October, I usually spend more on groceries because I either am baking more things, like I like fall baking, or I start buying stuff for Thanksgiving in October. So I know that there's like a vegan like faux turkey thing that is quite expensive, and I typically buy that in October because it sells out pretty quickly in November. Same with other like cans of pumpkin and stuff. Like I usually start getting prepared for Thanksgiving in October because I don't like to go to the grocery store in like around Thanksgiving time. It's scary. So I don't want to have to worry about like things running low. And yeah, that's also why, because things get sold out. Yeah, I'm going to try to stay under that. I saw last year I went way over 400, and I don't want that to happen. So just increasing it by a bit. Household, I did still keep at $25. I'll probably have to buy some detergent, and that should be it. Food out, I just put at $15. I don't expect to go like out to eat. This is really just for a couple of coffees. And then I do have like an Uber Eats gift card from my company that I can use to, I don't like food being delivered to me. I think it's a waste of money. So I can still order pickup on Uber Eats, which is what I would use that for, but I don't know if that will be in October. Gas for my car, not sure about this one. I'm putting it at 65. Luckily, gas is way lower in Georgia now, probably much lower than many of you are seeing, which I don't know, I've heard that Georgia's pretty low compared to everything else. I have seen like $2.97 per gallon. And I definitely will have to get it at least once, but I don't know about if I have to get it twice. That's why I put 65. Student loan savings, $1,300. Technically, I'll need less than $1,000 to reach my $23,000 goal for October, but based off of everything that I have listed here, I should have enough money to do $1,300 for the month, and I'll get over that mark, which hopefully is the case, and ideally more than that. Health and beauty, I have $200 budgeted for that. Phone is down a little bit, and I'll talk about this at some point next month, so this should be $30. Dogs, that's $160. This goes to my sister. Business expenses, I put at $50. I feel like this might be higher just because I have some things planned, but I'm also not set in stone. So this was one of the big areas that I wasn't sure about, like how much money I would be spending in this category, because yeah, I'm just not sure. I'm not sure of my decision yet with everything that I want to do. So I just put it at 50. It may be more than this. It may be lower, who knows? Netflix is $15.49 for the month. Personal, $0. So I don't want to spend anything on myself in October, just like August, because y'all will see my September spending. But September, I went a little crazy, guys. I don't know what happened. I do know what happened. I'll talk about it in the September update, but just fair warning, I spent some money on myself. I spent quite a bit of money on myself. I did it intentionally, but yeah, I'll save that for that video, and you can see why. You'll see why I want this at 0. I definitely don't need anything else. Definitely not in October. A couple of things to add here. Car wash, I had this in my September budget, but did not end up getting a car wash. There's only 2 more days left in September, so I don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, maybe if I go on Friday, but I doubt it. So I put $10 for that again. And then last thing is gifts. So this would be for either my sister's birthday, which is in October, or I'm trying to avoid Christmas. Like, I don't want to do any Christmas gifts at all. It stresses me out. I honestly, I really like Christmas time, but I find Christmas to be really stressful and inconvenient and annoying. And that, I don't know if that sounds awful, but it's not easy to convince everybody in your family to not participate in the gift exchanges. So then it makes you feel bad to not purchase gifts, and do have some money saved in my sinking fund for gifts. Of course, that's what this 110 is. So 100 from gifts, $10 for car wash, which I could cash flow, but I don't know. But yeah, so I have money saved for gifts. Definitely not as much as I typically have at this point in the year, because I always end up spending I don't know, probably $500 to $700 on Christmas gifts, which is a lot of money, you know? And I know that I'll spend money on myself in that amount, or I spend a few hundred on health and beauty, but it's Christmas is just such a weird thing to me, because we could all just keep our money, buy what you want to buy. 9 times out of 10, let me not say 9 times out of 10, but many times the gifts that I receive, I don't wear the things, or it's I'm not going to use it. Same with what I buy other people. I don't know. How do you get out of it? But yeah, that's another area where I'm just unsure about, because I do try to get if I do go Christmas shopping, I like to get it over with as soon as possible, because I don't like last minute shopping, but not sure about it. So that's what I'm sticking with for right now. I feel like October is going to be a bit of a mess. Not a mess, but just this will be a lot in the red. I hope not. I'm going to try to stay in the green or in white. So in total, I would be spending $5,345.50. You can see I would have a little bit left over for the month after spending all of that. That's based off of my income and taking away what I would be spending. I just can't believe it's October. You know, we're about to be in October. That is it for my budget. Comment down below what your money goals are for October. Feel free to share any of your spending plans or what you're looking forward to in the month of October. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.